This is a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports. It's time for Pierre Governor Sports on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Pierre Governor Athletics are brought to you by Avera St. Mary's Hospital, Zander Auto Parts, Bank West, All Around Graphics, Weatherall Roofing, Faith Lutheran Church, and Billion Financial.
Jost trying to get one forward for Davis. Davis in the shot, and that one goes through. How about that for offense? Avery Davis scores, and it's 1-0 for Pierre.
And also brought to you by the Clubhouse Inn and Suites, Birding Electric, Slumberland Furniture, Kruger Contracting, B&B Equipment, Bridget M Photography, Edward Jones Financial, Dakota Sprinkler, and Sioux Nation.
Empty backfield again. Keenels right up the middle on the design run. All the way through. Keenels 25, 20, 50, 10, 5. Touchdown, 50-yard run for Keenels. 2 minutes to go, and the Governor strikes first here this evening.
Your Governor Athletics is also brought to you by First Dakota National Bank, Gales Gas, Service Master, Gateway, Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, Purist Foods, Kathy Sunshine Properties, All Pro Towing, and Pure Dental Clinic.
Cross comes in, a shot to goal scored right over to Ryland Derry. What a pass from Cole Peterson, and Ryland Derry is there just to get the foot on it and redirect it into the goal, and the Govs lead it.
Governor's Athletics is also brought to you by Olson Plumbing, Lamb Motor, Midwest Cooperative, May Adam Law Firm, Oahe Federal Credit Union, the Association of Weed and Pest, and Fisher Round.
So the Governors, for the 4th straight year, are the Class 11 AA state champions. They beat the Brookings Bobcats 38-6 here in the Dakota Dome.
Here, Governor Athletics is also brought to you by Shane's Pharmacy, Todd's Electric, Wagner Auto, First United Methodist Church, East Pier Landscape and Garden Center, Country Carpet and Flooring, and Black Hills Federal Credit Union. And now, with the call of today's game, here's award-winning KCCR Sports Director, John Winkler.
And from O'Gorman High School, we welcome you here to volleyball action as the Pierre Governors, now number 2 in the standings, take on the number 3 O'Gorman Knights in a big AA contest. John Winkler here on this Thursday evening as the Pierre Governors are on the road during homecoming week for the second time in 3 games here for the week. They'll be back at home on Saturday afternoon against Brandon Valley, but here tonight, O'Gorman is a huge test for this Pierre Governor team. At 9-1, the Governors come in against this 11-2 O'Gorman team, who will be out with 2 of their best players, as it will be Bergen Riley not in, as well as Brogan Beck will also be out. Bergen Riley, the 6'1 junior center, one of the best players in the country. Why? Well, she played on Team USA, was a bronze medalist down in Mexico in the U18 World Championships. Not many players go down there to play for Team USA. Bergen Riley was one of them, but she will not be getting back into town until later tonight or tomorrow, so she is not available to play. Brogan Beck is not playing as well, a 6'4 junior middle hitter. So the Pierre Governors have 2 of the better players for O'Gorman not playing tonight, and we'll look to capitalize on it. Danny Beck, who played last Tuesday against Rapid City Christian, will be back in the lineup again tonight. She's got the size for the Governors, as she does back as a junior for this Pierre Governor team, and will look to be used heavily as a middle hitter in place of McKenna Schleckaway, who has been dealing with an ankle injury and will most likely might see some action tonight, might be used more Saturday, get back into more of a role on Saturday. But we will see how warm-ups go, and that's where Coach Toscher was kind of talking about before the game, as the team arrived, was we'll see how McKenna Schleckele will go before we make the decision on if we will have her play or if we'll go mostly with Danny Beck. And I believe they'll probably go with both regardless, but we'll maybe see more of Danny Beck if McKenna Schleckway is unable to go. One of 6 games here this evening for AA Volleyball. We'll break down those matchups later on. Every one of them all starting at 7 o'clock here this evening. A couple maybe starting at 7 o'clock Mountain Time, but we'll fill you in on the games going on tonight. We'll also talk about Pierre Soccer, who they will be playing in the state playoffs beginning in the first round next Tuesday. We'll have the details on that, on if the Pierre Governors still have a chance for a home game. The boys team still have a chance for a home game or not. We'll fill you in with some final scores in soccer as well. But first, we're going to step aside for 3 minutes, and when we come back, we will start our conversations with the coaches. We'll first start with the head coach of the O'Gorman Knights, Cole Hecht, as the Pierre Governors take on O'Gorman here this evening from O'Gorman High School. Back in 3 minutes. You're listening to Pierre Governors Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
BankWest Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent to put BankWest Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
All Pro Towing and Repair offers 24/7 light, medium, and heavy towing, jump starts, lockouts, roadside assistance, and recovery. The All Pro Towing Repair team of professionals offers prompt, courteous, and top-notch services to Central South Dakota. If you find yourself in need of a tow, jump, or lockout, contact All Pro Towing and Repair, 605-669-2075. That's 605-669-2075.
Pictures are memories we want to last forever. For those special times, call Bridget M. Photography, a unique boutique photography studio offering family portraits, children, seniors, and even your pets. They're available for weddings, commercial events, and sports photography. Stop in and visit their studio in Pierre or look over their website at bridgetmphoto.com. Pictures and memories that will last forever. From Bridget M. Photography in Pierre.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention, it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of area athletes and their fans. Sioux Nation of Fort Pierre knows it takes hard work to achieve success in sports and the support of great people. That's why Sioux Nation of Fort Pierre is the place for all of your feed, seed, animal health, and grilling needs. They work hard for the community and are thankful for the support of their great customers. Visit Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre, 504 Deadwood Street. Sioux Nation supports area athletes.
As we welcome you back to the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Joining me is Coach Hecht of the O'Gorman Lady Knights. Coach, as you get set for this matchup against Pierre, it's a big matchup. 2 versus 3 in the standings. If you win, you go right back up to being number 2, drop them back to being number 3. But you guys are one of the top 3 teams. You guys were one of the last 3 undefeated teams. Washington's only up there. Just how important is this matchup for you guys on your standpoint?
Yeah, I mean, especially when you guys are ranking, it's a big thing, and state's getting closer and closer, and every match counts. I think it's big because this is one of those big tests that we have, and it's one of those games where you have somebody who you're going to be playing a big team like this in state, and it's a good way to get you prepped and ready for it, and it's a really good opportunity because we have Bergen gone, we have another middle who's going to be out, and people have to step up, and it's a good opportunity for them to get some reps and to go out there and show them what they got and see if they can make an impact with the team.
Yeah, Berger. You mentioned Berger Riley going to be out. She played with Team USA in the U18, got bronze. Obviously, that's an important piece. Every team is better with Bergen Riley in the lineup than without it. But you guys are still a pretty good team. So even with her being gone, and you mentioned other players can step up. But what do you see from your team that you like, even without her on the floor?
Yeah, our intensity has been, I think, probably the most impressive part is that it's not something where we're like using it as an excuse of, oh, Bergen's gone, we should go lose however many matches, or we're not going to stand a chance. They're like, we want to prove that we can win without Bergen in a sense, and not that we don't want Bergen. Like, I fully want her there, but it's a great opportunity for them all to step up again, and it's fun because they all want the challenge. They've been talking about how they're like, yeah, we're gonna work our tails off in the gym, and we're gonna be the best defensive intensity team, and we're gonna get after, and no balls hit the floor and all that stuff. So I think it's been cool to see them see what takes shape without her.
Yeah, and you dropped those two games over the weekend, but came back and beat Aberdeen Central, who's a middle of the pack, a good team for AA. What did you see from your team differently from that weekend and then from this past Tuesday?
It was a mentality thing. I think that was the biggest difference between Saturday and Tuesday. Is we came into Saturday and you could just tell mentally we were tired, physically we were tired, but everybody's tired. And that we just kind of didn't click, didn't really try our hardest, give our best effort, and I think they realized of okay, we don't have a way of getting out of some of these situations when we don't have a Bergen in a sense, and that we have to be on every single moment we're playing, and we have to have a mentality that we're focused and we're ready to go, and we're going to play as hard as we can. And yeah, then we get to Tuesday, and I think they learned their lesson pretty quickly of we got to bring it every single day, game in and game out.
What have you seen from this Pierre team? At 9-1, they're only lost to Washington so far. What have you seen that kind of scares you on just all facets of the game?
They do a lot of different things well, which I think is tough from my perspective because I can't just go out there and pick on them in serve receive or pick on them defensively or whatever the case is. They're just they're a very evenly balanced team, and they have a lot of different people who can make plays for them, and sometimes those are the harder ones. Sometimes it's easier to have that one big go get them kind of player, but they got a lot. Pierre's got a lot of weapons, and it'll be good.
Big matchup tonight between you and Pierre. What's it going to take for you guys to knock off Pierre and get a home win?
We're going to have to be really good in the first contact stuff in regards to serve receive and serving. That's going to be big for us, but I think the bigger part is offensively. Just with Bergen being gone, she adds a lot, and then Brogan Beck, who's our middle, she's out with an injury, and so those are two big offensive producers, and so we're going to have some holes to fill and see who steps up offensively and who can go out there and put a ball down.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Back with more of the pregame show next year on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
At Black Hills Federal Credit Union, our top priority is providing value to our members. Since 1941, we have helped our neighbors buy homes and vehicles, finance their farms and ranches, insure their assets, and retire comfortably. From Custer to Sioux Falls, we live and work in our communities, and we treat our members like family. Visit bhfcu.com to learn more about how you can join. BHFCU is member-owned, not-for-profit, and federally insured by NCUA.
It takes hard work to reach goals. It's a truth that applies to more than just sports. It also goes for your financial goals. You work hard for your money. You deserve an investment strategy that lines up with your game plan. Your local Edward Jones financial advisor can help. If your investments aren't getting you closer to the win, visit edwardjones.com or stop by your local Pierre area Edward Jones office for a financial review. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
It is time to control noxious weeds. Do you have a control plan in place? If not, contact your local weed and pest supervisor to help you set up a plan. Effort now will save you time and money in the future. This is Paul Johnson, South Dakota State University Extension Weed Science Coordinator, asking for your support to get this statewide noxious weed problem under control.
As long as you have a local cooperative, you'll never farm alone. At CHS Midwest Cooperative, our team is your team, ready to help you make the decisions that are vital to your operation. From the seed, plant health, and marketing the grain, to fuel to keep you running, the feed to supplement your herds, and the financing programs to make it all possible. We're here for you. Give CHS Midwest Cooperative a call today and let us show you the value of the co-op. Local, loyal, and trusted for generations.
When a disaster damages your home or business, you need immediate support from experts you can count on. ServiceMaster is there for your burst and leaking pipes, basement flooding, drying and dehumidification, roof leaks and failures, carpet and upholstery. We know your situation is unique. That's why we give every type of damage in every building the individual attention of certified experts who have the real-world experience to come up with the best solution. No type of damage is too big or too small for us to handle. We're standing by 24/7. Call ServiceMaster 844-902-2938.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Joining me is Coach Tiffany Stocher of the Pierre Governor Volleyball team. Coach, you had a big win on Tuesday against Rapid City Christian. Doesn't get any easier here today against O'Gorman Lady Knights, but an opportunity to play one of the best teams in AA. You guys jumped them after the win against Christian, now number 2. They're number 3 in the standings. But this is a big game for not only for you guys, but the entire state to kind of keep their eyes on.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had this marked all season, and our girls have had a star by this game all season long. You know, this is one that we've wanted to play. We think we can play, and I'm expecting a lot from our girls tonight.
Yeah, talk about that win again on Tuesday against Rapid City Christian. 10-day layoff, a little bit of rust in there, but able to overcome that and get a win. How important was that to get off, maybe not so much on the right foot because you guys dropped that first set, but to be able to overcome that quickly?
Yeah, the biggest takeaway for me was between that first and second set, how we just kind of had to get acclimated. Like you said, we were off 10 days, and you could tell there was some dust that had settled, and we had a new person in our lineup just because of an injury, and had to get a little bit situated, make her a little bit comfortable. She hadn't even been on the varsity roster, and so she was starting for us, and she certainly didn't do anything wrong, but it's just a different rotation. It takes everybody on the team just has to get acclimated a little bit. So took us a set to do that. We kept it close with a really good team, but we went ahead and capitalized after that in the second game.
And Danny Beck had a good game and probably will get used again here this evening. Being able to get that first game out of the way, especially because this is going to be a good environment, a hostile crowd, and a AA team. How important was it to get her feet wet going into this game?
Yeah, we had to go ahead and we're going to probably keep her on the roster. She definitely did her part. She's, got a huge wingspan for us. She's really tall. She's highest vertical on the team, and so she creates problems for people, just her presence. And I think once she got comfortable in there, she was going ahead running routes, got a few blocks for us, and did exactly what we asked her to do. So I think she feels more comfortable going in tonight, which is good because O'Gorman's going to use their middles, and they're going to test her a little bit. But I think she's definitely feeling more comfortable, and I'm excited to watch her play.
This O'Gorman team, they were undefeated before last weekend, dropped those 2 games, but ended up picking up a win against Aberdeen Central on Tuesday. When you watched that game on Tuesday, what did you think from O'Gorman, especially without Bergen Riley, who won't be here again tonight? What did you see from them?
Yeah, I think they're still trying to get comfortable not having Bergen in the game. When they're out of system, they really struggle, and I think that we're a team that can throw them out of system. Still getting used to different sets. They're used to having that set just placed perfectly for every single one of their hitters. And, of course, Bergen, they have good hitters, but Bergen makes some great hitters just by her ball placement. And so that's something they're still getting used to. I wasn't sure tonight if Bergen would be here or not. We're going to have to figure it out one way or another. It doesn't look like she is. I don't know if she's coming later or not. But, watching film against Aberdeen, I think if we just continue with the aggressive play that we've had this season, that we're going to cause some problems for them.
And with or without her in the lineup, obviously any team would be better with her in the lineup than without her. But does that do anything differently for you guys? And how do you handle that? Because being a setter, she doesn't hit the ball across, but she does help, like you said, make the good hitters great because of her sets. So how do you handle that, maybe being a little bit different?
Yeah, we know that their hitters are going to probably have a few more errors. When that ball, she has a touch on every offensive play, and when that ball is placed right above the net, exactly where it needs to be for just about anybody, any hitter, to be able to put a ball away, to make a good attack on it, that's hard to defend. And she can place the ball for anybody at any time. And so without that, I saw a lot more free balls, a lot more pushes, a lot of roll shots. Their hitters are just not used to having a ball set exactly where it needs to go, and that's a huge adjustment. And so if we can throw them out of system tonight, I think we're going to be successful.
You got the homecoming game on Saturday, but be on the road Tuesday and now Thursday for homecoming. Is it obviously you love to play in front of the home fans anytime you get, but is it maybe a little bit nicer to get the girls on the bus, get them in a routine, and kind of take homecoming away, especially in a game like this, kind of take it away from a little bit of a distraction?
Yeah, I always want to eliminate distractions, and homecoming presents quite a few of them. And so when we're on the road, I know where we're at, and I know what if they're getting rested, and I know if taking cell phones, I know we've got some of that stuff taken away from them, and we still want them to have fun. Homecoming's a fun and exciting time, but with the success we've had, they're starting to see this as a priority, and so I don't think they viewed being away from it so much as and something that they're missing out on, but they're excited to come play at these away games. So we're used to traveling. We've been on the road quite a bit this season, and they're ready to get rolling.
There are a lot of home games coming up here towards the end of the season, which is going to be nice too. But if you're tonight against O'Gorman, what's it going to take to get the win and go to 10-1?
Yeah, it's going to take everything. We've got to eliminate our errors, and I thought, and especially in that first set in Rapid City, we had a lot of serving errors, and we had some hitting errors, just trying to do too many things. And certainly when you come play a team like O'Gorman on their home court, just saying the team O'Gorman, you'd think of all the success they've had. And so I think them dropping a couple sets makes them seem a little bit more human. I think our girls have they're expecting to win walking out of here tonight, and so anything short of that, they're going to be frustrated. So they're hungry. They've been marking this game all year long, and I'm expecting us to pull away with some excitement.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck tonight. It's going to be a fun one.
Thank you.
Back with more of the pregame show next year on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your health care is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner. They will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Let Country Carpet and Flooring update your home or office with the latest fashion trends. With over 30 years of experience, we can help you find the right flooring or window treatments for your needs. Stop down to 414 East Sioux Avenue or call for an appointment at 224-9297 for your free consultation and estimate. Go Govs!
This fall, sip on a warm, soothing apple cider and bathe in the radiance of the changing colors before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for fall sports. Stop for goal line stands, holler for a game-winning ace, and go berserk for a chip in from the rough. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank.
Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
Faith Lutheran Church prays for God's blessings to all of our athletes and their families. We're proud of the commitment and dedication that you give to your team. We would love for you to join us and celebrate the successes that God gives to us on the field, in the classroom, and throughout our lives. You can worship with us at Faith Lutheran Church on Sundays at 8:30 and 11 a.m., on Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m., or you can watch online at faithluth.com/livestream.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
The frigid air of winter and the blistering heat of summer can really put a dent into your pocketbook. The gang at Weatherall Roofing and Insulation in Pierre say, just foam it. Saving money on your energy bills is what it's all about with Weatherall Roofing and Insulation. Let Weatherall Roofing and Insulation help you save money with their custom spray foam or blow-in fiberglass insulation. Call 224-7982 for a free estimate. And remember, just foam it.
As we welcome you back here to O'Gorman, we are getting set for a first serve between Pierre and O'Gorman. As we'll have a starting lineup, so we'll have first serve coming up here in just a moment. We will step aside for 3 minutes, come back with first serve. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Confidence, professional care, experience, and diverse care for all ages are what you should be looking for in dental care. And that's exactly what you'll receive from Dr. Monty Bechtold and Dr. Murray Thompson at Pierre Dental Clinic. You can expect friendly, caring staff who are concerned about your dental health and offer you complete confidence with routine checkups, early morning appointments, emergency treatment, and the latest in dental technology. Local dental treatment, all at Pierre Dental Clinic. Call 224-5355 or stop by their office at 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre.
Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre still wants your trade or your spare vehicle, and we're willing to give you top dollar. And we'll throw in an additional $250 Pierre Pride dollars. Sell us your car, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota will give you an additional $250 Pierre Pride dollars. Trade in your vehicle for a new or different one, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota will give you $250 Pierre Pride dollars. Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFordToyota.com.
At Purus, we play to win, which led to being named the most innovative food company of 2021. For over 30 years, we have worked to develop the highest quality peas from plant-based protein on the market, which is sourced from several South Dakota farmers. Our alliance with farmers allows us to build a safe and secure food supply in the United States. Join our Herald production team and make moves, because at Purus, it's not just a job, it's a career. Apply online, PURIS.com. Purus, born and bred in the USA.
Wondering what to do with the pitted and rutted drive? B&B Equipment will get you covered. Wanting to put something down the ground? B&B Equipment will put a hole in your project. Need to even up that property? B&B Equipment can fill that need. B&B Equipment can deliver all your gravel and material needs. B&B Equipment is here for all your excavation needs. Contact B&B Equipment, 224-6727. A contractor here for you. That's B&B Equipment, 224-6727.
Innovation. It's right here. Avera St. Mary's Hospital keeps care local for you and your family, offering comprehensive care that has earned 4 out of 5 stars by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services in hospital performance and safety. Avera St. Mary's world-class care is further supported by advanced technology, 2-way video e-consults, 3D mammography, and a state-of-the-art birthing center, so you and your family don't have to go anywhere else, because innovation lives right here in Pierre. Learn more at avera.org/news.
Slumberland Furniture invites you to stop in and check out their newly refurbished mattress and bedding section, now titled Sleep Solutions. Slumberland has really pulled out all the stops in this area with a selection of memory foam, inner spring, or hybrid, and exacting descriptions of their many choices, plus newly added enhancers to complete your sleeping experience. And don't forget, great specials as well. Slumberland Furniture's grand opening of their Sleep Solutions area, now at Slumberland on the Truck Bypass in Pierre, and check out slumberland.com.
As we welcome you back here to O'Gorman, as we are set for first serve between the Pierre and the O'Gorman Knights. Joe Winkler here on this Thursday evening. You're listening to KCCR Pierre Riverfront Broadcasting Station. The starting lineups first for the Pierre Governors, it will be Remy Price, the junior, along with Lily Sanchez, a junior for the Governors. Danny Beck will get the start for the Governors, another junior. Elise Christofferson, now the sophomore, and then along with Avery Kaiser, a junior, and Reese Terwilliger will be another sophomore starting for the Pierre Governors, and of course Addie Cumbo, the senior libero for the Pierre Governors. Her and Jenna Bush, the only 2 seniors for the Pierre Governors so far for this season for Pierre Governors. For the O'Gorman Lady Knights, again, no Bergen Riley. She is still on her way back from competing in the U18 World Championships, where Team USA got bronze, and congratulations to her and Team USA. But the Pierre Governors probably feel okay to not have Bergen Riley playing. Brogan Beck is also not playing. As the rest of the starting lineup, it will be number 11, Therese Simon, the senior, a 5'8 senior. Emily Dowling, number 14, a 5'10 senior. Number 16, Macy Matheson, a 5'8 outside hitter senior. Number 17, Isabel Steffel, the 6-foot senior middle hitter. Brooke Harvison, the 5'9 junior setter, will take the place of Bergen Riley. And then Megan Tyert, the 5'5 junior outside hitter. And the libero for tonight will be Gabriella Jones, as she is also a junior, a 5'5 junior. Not a whole lot of seniors in the starting lineups for the Pierre Governor, or for the O'Gorman Knights, just as it is for the Pierre Governors. They're going to go from the top to the bottom of your dial are the Pierre Governors, and it will be the bottom to the top for the O'Gorman Lady Knights, as the starting lineups have been announced. The national anthem has been played. We're ready for volleyball. Big matchup. Number 2, Pierre Governors. Number 3, O'Gorman Knights. That's how they sit in the standings. In the media polls, it was number 3, Pierre Governors, and the number 2, O'Gorman Knights. Good student section for the O'Gorman Knights, as you can probably hear right now, but the Pierre Governors, again, where they're not switching at all this year, so where the student section is from the near side of the court where the O'Gorman will be on, so they're not having to deal with that student section right on the Pierre Governor side. As we'll have the libero come in, Gabriella Jones for the O'Gorman Knights. Also want to pass along the Huron Tigers. They picked up a win. The boys soccer team picked up the win. So that means the Pierre Governor boys soccer team will have to go on the road in the first round of the playoffs. Huron will have clinched that 8 spot. As our first serve goes away, Christofferson will play it. Set by Sanchez, over from Price. Looked like it might have been some net violation, was not called. Now Sanchez dumps it over, but it's played back. Jones at the net, tapped across, and Kaiser from the back line. Here's a chance for Price over. That got blocked up, and it landed out. Nope, it landed in, I should say, for the O'Gorman Knights, and they take a 1-0 lead. Get the first point of the evening. Does O'Gorman. This is a big matchup for both these teams. None of these two teams want to lose this matchup. As that one goes over on the serve, back across from Christofferson, and misplayed from the O'Gorman Knights, and it's 1-1. Christofferson to slide in to make the play and get it back just barely over the net. So now Remy Price will serve first for the Pierre Governors, and a 1-1 score here in set 1. Price over the net, received here from Lady Knights by Matheson. That one's tipped over by Matheson. It was tipped by the Governors, and Price got the left hand to it, but it goes down for a kill. And it's a 2-1 lead now for O'Gorman. And Matheson, who picked up the kill, will go back to serve, as she serves from the bottom of your radio down to the top of your dial. That's over at Cumbo to receive it. Remy Price will send it to Cumbo over, and played back by O'Gorman to the near side. That one's tapped across, and it's knocked down. The Governors can't get it back over. Megan Tyert got it over. Christofferson was the one to touch it, and then 2 Governors right there at the net. Miscommunication, so it's now 3-1 in favor of O'Gorman. Another serve from Matheson. That one goes out, and the Governors will take that service error from the O'Gorman Knights and make it 3-2 in favor of O'Gorman here in set 1. It's a big week for the Pierre Governors. Rapid City Christian on Tuesday. Now O'Gorman here tonight on Thursday, and then Brandon Valley Saturday afternoon. That one's blocked at the net. Now here's Terwilliger, a chance. Off to the near side. That's played, though. Matheson coming from the back row, and that one's hit well out of play. And the Governors have tied it up 3-3 here in set number 1. Rapid City Christian and O'Gorman going into last weekend were both undefeated. They both didn't have the weekends that they're hoping at the Sanford Pentagon tournament, as Cumbo's serve just barely goes over the net. Now set and then down for a kill from Therese Simon. And Simon makes it 4-3 for O'Gorman. So the Governors have not led yet so far in this first set, but they trail it by just 1. As Jones now will serve here for O'Gorman, leading 4-3 here in set 1. That one goes in the net. Another service error from the O'Gorman Knights, and it's now 4-4. Again, one of 6 games here this evening in AA volleyball. Brandon Valley, Aberdeen Central, Harrisburg, Sioux Falls, Jefferson also getting underway. As Sanchez with the serve. Here's at the net. Jenna Bush trying to get a block along with Reese Terwilliger. But it is on the side for the Governors, and it will be a 5-4 lead now for O'Gorman. The other games, Huron and Lincoln playing, and then Yankton Vermillion all getting started. Douglas and Sturgis will play at 8 o'clock Central Time. We'll try and give you some updates as we go along throughout the evening. 5-4 is our score here in set 1. Price to receive the serve. Over from the near side. Kaiser, that's her first kill of the night. And Kaiser makes it 5-5 as it was tipped and not played by the O'Gorman Knights. And the Pierre Governors have tied it 5-5 on the first kill for Avery Kaiser on the evening. Now Kaiser will serve for Pierre, looking to give Pierre the first lead, but that one goes out. And O'Gorman right back on top, 6-5 here in set number 1. The serve from the near side, that one comes from a tire. And now Sanchez, back row from Kaiser. That puts in the middle of the net from Kaiser. And a 7-5 now in favor of O'Gorman. Coming in from that back row. Right now the only kill on the board on the scoreboard is for Kaiser. Kaiser receives a serve. Sanchez trying to tap it back to Beck, but end up getting called for a 2-hit violation. So O'Gorman's got their biggest lead here in the first set, 8-5. Here in set 1 between O'Gorman and the Pierre Governors. Tired on the next serve. Coming to receive it. Sanchez to set for Price from the far side. That's dug out though by Jones. Coming to the middle of the net. That one's tipped and it goes down for another kill for O'Gorman. That's Isabel Steffel. Her first kill of the evening. 9-5 is our score here in set 1. Glad you're with us between Pierre and O'Gorman in a big-time volleyball matchup here in the middle point of the season. Kaiser received the serve, but it's hit right back down by Matheson, and we're going to see our first time out of the game as O'Gorman is on a 5-point run. And the Lady Knights lead at 10-5 here over the Pierre Governors in set number 1. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
A 10-5 lead here for the O'Gorman Knights in set 1. Coach Stosher has taken her first time out of the evening as O'Gorman is on a 5-0 run to begin this, trying to get to the middle part of this set. Again, if you're just joining us, one of 6 matches here in AA volleyball, but the other story for Pierce Soccer, the boys will have to go on the road in the playoffs. Huron already beat Harrisburg. O'Gorman playing Roosevelt tonight, so it still could be the Governors falling back to number 10 spot as the serve out of the timeout goes into the net. So the Governors pick up the point at the timeout. Megan Tyrant put it in right in the middle of the net. So 10-6 is our score here in set 1. Reese Terwilliger is back to serve. Terwilliger, a hard serve off the net, rolls off the net, but played from the back row. And then over from Matheson, hits that one too hard and too far. And it's now 10-7 back-to-back points here for the Pierre Governors. A text from Ryan Kruger here early on saying how big of a matchup this is. All caps, let's go. Huge game tonight. Terwilliger, that goes out of play, and it's now 11-7 with O'Gorman leading. Here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. 11-7 is our score. O'Gorman leading by 4 here in set 1. Sanchez for Bush off the side of her hand, but it goes enough for a good kill for the Pierre Governors. Steffel was stifled on it. Couldn't figure out how to make that play. As Bush didn't get all of it, probably wish he wanted it, but it went down for a kill, and Bush has got her first of the evening. As she'll come out, Elise Christofferson will check in. And a 3-point lead for O'Gorman. Christofferson to the near side, right on the sideline. Set at the net. That's tipped. Kaiser gets to it. Now Christofferson to set to the far side for Price. Taps it over the net. And now it'll be sent here for from Harvinson for Matheson. Dug out by Cumbo. At the net, Sanchez wins the battle at the net. Knocks it down for the Governors. And it's 11-9. Pierre's gotten 4 of the last 5 points. And have pulled within 2. 11-9 here in set 1. Christofferson on the serve. To the back line. Received by O'Gorman. Set over here to the far side. Tipped. Cumbo got a one hand to it. Price gets it over. Dug out by Jones. What an effort by Cumbo. See, the Governors get the point, but is off of Danny Beck and down for the O'Gorman Knights. Matheson gets the kill. Great effort by the libero, Addie Cumbo. Just got a left arm on it to keep it alive. The Governors had an opportunity, but Matheson gets the kill. Her third of the evening in a 12-9 lead now for O'Gorman. Coming to receive the serve. Christofferson, back line from Kaiser. That one just barely lands out. The referee had to move out of the way as it landed right in front of his feet. And it lands out now 13-9 in favor of O'Gorman. The 4-point lead here in set 1. On the serve, Harvison. Received by Cumbo. Now set. Chance for Sanchez. That's tipped. And that's down for Lily Sanchez to pick up the point for the Governors. And it's now 13-10. So a 13-10 score here in set number 1. Price of the serve. It will be played back over, but then knocked down by Sanchez all the way to the side, and they can't get it, does O'Gorman, and Sanchez takes advantage of a misplay from O'Gorman to get the kill, and Sanchez has pulled the Governors 13-11. That's a big point there for Pierre. It's a big momentum boost. And it's now 13-11. Price again on the serve. One of the better servers for this Pierre Governor team. Jones over for Matheson. Free ball for the Governors. Christofferson, now Sanchez is set for Kaiser. Dug out though by Jones. Beck got it back across. Net violation is called on O'Gorman, and it will be a point for the Governors, and it's now 13-12. Beck didn't get all of it, but she got enough to disrupt what the O'Gorman Knights were wanting to do. And it's now 13-12. Price on the serve. That goes off the rafters. Comes back down. Matheson. That's blocked up and down. Sanchez and Terwilliger, Sanchez and Beck over there, and it's 13-13. The Governors have tied it back up, down by 5 just a little bit ago here in set 1, and we're tied 13 here in set 1. Price on the serve, right in the middle of the floor. Can be set, near side, tapped, blocked back down. Matheson, might have been 2-hit violation, but doesn't matter because the Pierre Governors have taken their first lead of the evening. O'Gorman couldn't get it back across, and we're going to see our first timeout taken by Coach Hex. Pierre leads it on the road, 14-13 here in set 1 over O'Gorman. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
No one likes to have electrical problems, but when they happen, call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Todd's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of your home, business, or ag facility and are prepared to help. Call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Todd's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line to power.
The Pierre Governors, they lead it by 1, 14-13 as we welcome you back here to O'Gorman. Their first lead of the evening. They were just down 10-5 when Coach Stocher took the first time out. And since then, a 9-3 run for Pierre has given them a 1-point lead. Here in set 1, we're starting to get a little bit later in set number 1. Governors coming in at 9-1, O'Gorman at 11-2. Bergen Riley not available for the O'Gorman Knights. Brogan Beck also out with an injury. As on the serve from Price from the back line, and that one lands in. A little miscommunication from Price and Christofferson. And it will be a kill from the back row from Tyre. And it ties it up 14-14 here in set number 1. From the near side, Matheson will serve. It'll be Price to receive it. Christofferson over for Kaiser. That's in the corner, and that one goes just barely out. And O'Gorman has retaken the lead. Back-to-back points for the Knights. and they lead at 15-14 here in set one. Matheson on the serve again. That one goes out from Matheson, and we are tied 15-15. Addie Cumbo will serve it for the Governors. That one will be played to the back row. At the net. Off the net, and that's down for the Governors to get another kill, or to get another point, 16-15. Might have been net violation, too. Looked like it was close, but O'Gorman couldn't get it back over on the serve from Addie Cumbo, so it's now 16-15. Governors are right back on top. Cumbo to the back row. Matheson played it. Played to the far side, off the net, and again it was not across from O'Gorman, and it's 17-15. Governors lead it by 2. Cumbo now serving for the third time, and in the first 2 serves, they haven't had to play it back across. This will be set, coming from the back line. Matheson gets it over, diving play from Cumbo. Sanchez has set it for Kaiser, tipped, and then dug out by O'Gorman. Jones, Matheson over. Here's Sanchez for Kaiser again. That one was tipped. That goes out. And Avery Kaiser gets the kill and make it a 3-point lead for the Pierre Governors here in set one. 18-15. Starting to get late here in set one. Addie Cumbo over again. Jones to play it. Set to the near side. That goes off the antenna. So another point for the Governors. Make it 19-15. They lead it by 4. Extending their largest lead. Megan Tyre tried for that kill attempts and put it off the antenna. And the Governors lead it by 4 here in set one. 19-15 our score. Come on the serve again. Going to be played over Tyre, and it's going to be bumped over, and they go off the net, and the Governors now lead it by 5, 20-15. And Coach Heck's going to take his second time out, and the Pierre Governors are starting to feel it here in set one. 20-15 lead in set number one. Pierre Governors on top in O'Gorman. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
As we welcome you back, a 5-point lead for the Pierre Governors in set number one. Joe Eichler here on this Thursday evening. Addie Cumbo is to serve again for the Governors, leading by 5, 20-15. Jones to receive the serve. To the near side, Tyre gets it across, and the Governors, again, miscommunication right there in the middle of the floor. Dropped in between 3 different Governors, and it's now 20-16. But still a 4-point lead here in set one. Serve will come for the near side. Jones will take it. Price to receive. Sanchez is set for Kaiser. Taps it over. No one there for the O'Gorman Knights. Good look there from Avery Kaiser. Good heads-up play. No one was around the wall that was jumping up from the O'Gorman Knights. And just an easy tap from Avery Kaiser to make it 21-16. Here's Lily Sanchez to serve. That one's played from Matheson. Over far side, and that was near side, and Steffel will get the kill to make it 21-17. A 4-point lead here for Pierre in set one, as we are late in set number one. Here's a serve over from the Knights. Kaiser, tap to the net, tap back across, and then it will be over from Tyres. But played by the Governors. Kaiser from the far side. Blocked up, played back across. Kaiser again off the net. It was played by O'Gorman, so the Governors are able to get it again. This one's tipped over. And a good play there from the middle hitter. And Isabel Steffel saw the open floor on the far side. And a perfectly placed ball where no Pierre Governor was at. And it's now 21-18. And O'Gorman leads it by down by 3. Price to receive the serve. Cumbo to set it over the corner, and that's out from Terwilliger. And it's 21-19. Coach Stoscher still with one timeout right now. They lead it by 2. Maybe you don't wait until they tie it up. Maybe you take the timeout if O'Gorman scores here. Love to see the Governors go back up by 3. Price to receive the serve. Here's a chance. Kaiser over. It's tipped at the net, and Jones now for Tyert. And that one goes down, and that will be a kill. And Coach Stoscher will indeed not wait for O'Gorman to tie it up. It's going to be 21-20, and it's going to be a timeout from Coach Stoscher. So both teams have used all their 2 timeouts. It's a 21-20 lead for Pierre on the road in O'Gorman in set 1. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
People helping people. Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Owyhee Federal Credit Union member? At Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do. Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
It is a 21-20 lead here for the Pierre Governors in set number 1. After the timeout, O'Gorman's got a chance to tie it up. Here as they serve it from the bottom of your dial across to the top of your dial. Price received it at the net, tapped over from from Bush. To the near side, that one doesn't get over from Tyert, and it's now 22-20. The Governors are back up by 2. That's a big timeout taken by Coach Stoscher, because now the Governors are 3 points away, but also you ended the rally that the O'Gorman Knights were on, and you lead it by 2, 22-20. Here's a serve from Kaiser. That one lands in. It's an ace for Kaiser, and make it 23-20. And the Governors are 2 points away here from picking up set number 1. That one landed just inside the line, and Pierre leads it by 2. Kaiser. Matheson receives to the far side. Tyert blocked up. Governors are able to play it back across. Price gets it over and puts it just barely out. Good look there from Remy Price, and it's 23-21. That's a good play there from the Governors. From Jenna Bush over. Price had the look and just barely missed it. Otherwise, the Governors were in for set point. But it's still a 23-21 game. Sanchez to set for Terwilliger. That one goes out. Was not touched by O'Gorman. And it's 23-22. And here comes an all-important point for the Pierre Governors and O'Gorman. 23-23 game. Seems a little bit different than 24-22. Tyert on the serve. Kaiser receive it. Sanchez now for Price. Blocked up. That goes out. And it's 24-22. The Governors have 2 set points to work with. Just only 2 set points, but they got a set point to work with here. Reese Terwilliger will serve for the first set. Be a big first step for this Pierre Governor team on the road. Terwilliger, the net rolls down, and it's in for an ace, and the Governors take set number 1. Over O'Gorman, 25-22. Pierre on the road strikes first, 25-22 over O'Gorman in set 1. And they lead at 1-0. Back in 2 minutes with set number 2. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
First United Methodist Church would like to take this time to wish the Pierre Governors great success in this sports season. Athletic competition builds skills, leadership, teamwork, and provides lifelong lessons in character development. I'm Pastor Greg, and I invite you to join us for meaningful worship, personal growth, and compassionate fellowship. For a list of worship times and upcoming events, visit our website, pierrefirstumc.org, or our Facebook page, Pierre First United Methodist Church.
When you want the best prices and best selection, go to Wagner Auto in Pierre. The certified sales staff at Wagner Auto will provide you service after the sale and how to get easy financing. Check out their website, WagnerAuto.com, or stop in. They have the best prices and won't be undersold. Wagner Auto has the region's largest selection with over 280 new and quality pre-owned vehicles. GM certified pre-owned vehicles give you peace of mind with their 12-month or 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty and 5-year or 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Log on to WagnerAuto.com or stop by Wagner Auto in Pierre, South Dakota's oldest auto dealer since 1907.
Are you building a new home or remodeling the old? Adding a fireplace can make a house a home. Olson Plumbing in Pierre carries a full line of Heat-A-Later fireplaces. Whether your taste is traditional or contemporary, Olson Plumbing has a great selection of Heat-A-Later fireplaces that will fit any style. Whether you're building new or updating, call Olson Plumbing. Heat-A-Later Fireplaces, the first name in fireplaces. Olson Plumbing in Pierre is your source for the industry's largest selection of indoor-outdoor fireplaces, either gas or wood, and outdoor fire pits. Stop by their showroom at 2803 East Wells or give them a call, 224-6436.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. Go Govs! As we welcome you back here for set number 2, the Governors took the first set, 25-22. Other scores so far, it is Huron leading Harrisburg 1-0. Excuse me. Huron, actually, they do lead, but they're not leading Harrisburg. They're leading Sioux Falls Lincoln. They won 25-21 in set number 1. Elsewhere in football, the first game of the week as Brookings and Sioux Falls, Washington is 14-14 at the end of the third quarter. Brookings, obviously, that's the Pierre Governor's opponent to end the 11 AA season, and are really the only game that you're kind of watching right now in terms of football for Pierre Governor-wise is Brookings tied right now with Sioux Falls, Washington, 14-14 at the end of the first set. But here we are, at the end of the third quarter. After the end of the first set, here the Pierre Governors lead at 1-0, 25-22 win over O'Gorman. And as we get set for the second set, Remy Price will start and will serve for the Pierre Governors. In that first set, Avery Kaiser had 3 kills with an ace. That led the team. And right now is Isabella Steffel, the leading kill getter with 4. So here is the start of the second set. Remy Price from the top to the bottom of your radio dial as we are underway here in set number 2. It is received by Tyert. Trying to get a chance. That one goes off the Governors, blocked up, and no chance for O'Gorman to return the ball over. And it's 1-0. The Governors open up set number 2 like they finished with set number 1 with a point. That's a 1-0 game here in set 2. Tyert to receive again. It'll be sent from Marvinson. And then over, dug out though by Price. Sanchez now to set. Cumbo will have to give a free ball to the O'Gorman Knights. And it'll be sent from Jones. That one's tipped, but dug out by Cumbo. Now here's Sanchez. Chance for Kaiser. That one goes out from Avery Kaiser, and it's 1-1. Brooke Harvison is the setter for this O'Gorman team. Obviously, Bergen Riley will be back for the remainder of the season. But the Governors are looking to take advantage of 2 different players out right now for O'Gorman. Received by Price. Now here's Cumbo. That one gets over the net, but played back at the net, set, and then dug out. Good play from Christofferson to dig it out. Danny Beck with a free ball over, but it had to be dove for. And then Tyert had it blocked up. Back to Jones, and then now over, blocked up again by Beck. Now here for Tyert. Blocked up again by the Governors. A couple of different blocks. Sanchez and Becker on that one, and it's 2-1. The size of Danny Beck is big for this Pierre Governor team, and Sanchez, the vertical that she has along with Beck, makes it tough at the net. Here is Addie Cumbo to serve for the Pierre Governors. To the back row is received by Jones. Now here's Tyert. That goes through the wall, but it's dug out by Price, and then it can't get back over by the Pierre Governors. So it's now 2-2. That one slipped right through the 2 hands of the Pierre Governors right at the net. And we are tied 2-2 here in set 1. Tyert on the serve. Here is Sanchez, just taps it across, and it's misplayed. O'Gorman got a piece of it. Jones came sliding in, but she slid too far because if it wasn't touched, she was going to be in a perfect spot, but when it was, she had overslid for it, and then couldn't get the left arm to get a piece of it. And it's now 3-2. The Governors are back up by 1. And here is Sanchez now to serve. It'll be played at the net over, and Sanchez is right there Here is Price over for Kaiser. Taps it across. Jones comes sliding in. Middle of the floor. Steffel got it blocked up, and now Sanchez back for Price. Cumbo coming for the back line. As misplayed by O'Gorman, and we'll have to give a free ball back to the Governors from Jones. Now Sanchez just set it for Jenna Bush. Down for a kill for Jenna Bush. And it's 4-2 for the Governors. Outstanding playing for the Pierre Governors. And a good set there from Sanchez. It looked like it was going to be right in the middle of the floor for Terwilliger. Kaiser was over there, but Sanchez set it behind her for Jenna Bush on the near side to get the kill, and it's 4-2 for Pierre. Sanchez skips off the net, slides back. Kaiser had it blocked up. Cumbo got to it. Sanchez will run to its way. And then Price over for a free ball for O'Gorman. Then Cumbo digs one out. Kaiser gets it right back across. That one's at the net. Another dig there from Sanchez. Jenna Bush. Cumbo to the corner. Here's a set for Matheson. That is out, and the Governors now lead it 5-2. Harbison's done a pretty good job setting this O'Gorman team up, but Pierre has done an excellent job of blocking things up, making it difficult for this O'Gorman team to get anything back across the net. And when they do, right now it's going out. That one's an ace for Lily Sanchez. As is misplayed from Tyert. And it's 6-2 here for Pierre, and a timeout will be taken by Coach Hex. Early on in set two, the Governors lead it 6-2 over O'Gorman on the road here on the Thursday night. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
This is Art from East Pierre Landscape and Garden Center. Do you know we are open 7 days a week? We're your shopping destination rather than simply a producer of nursery plants. We know what plants work in the area and offer high-quality landscape design services, plant materials, handmade outdoor crafts, and high-quality garden art. Let us make your yard and garden one to remember. East Pierre Landscape and Garden Center, east on Highway 34, north of Farm Island in Pierre.
6-2 is their score here, and set number two. Governors lead it over O'Gorman. John Wickler here on this Thursday evening. Lily Sanchez will go back to serve. Dr. Sanchez, her dad, well, an OG graduate. Probably one of the few times that he is going to be more than okay with his alma mater falling tonight. Love to see this Pierre Governor team and Lily get a win over O'Gorman. It would be a signature win of the season. We've said that a couple times now. Here's Jenna Bush, or excuse me, Reese Terwilliger, and it will be a two-hit violation on O'Gorman. Terwilliger kind of gave that one away a little bit because the referees were slow to call it, and Terwilliger kind of slumped the shoulders a little bit, which gave the indication the referee knew that that was not hit by O'Gorman. That one goes out on the serve from O'Gorman, and it's now 7-3. Pierre leading by 4 here in set two. We talked about some signature wins. Lincoln was a signature win, a 3-0 sweep a couple of weeks ago. Kaiser on the serve. That's an ace for Avery Kaiser, as that's misplayed by Michaela Tyert. We have Megan Tyert and Michaela Tyert both on the floor. Another signature win just Tuesday against Rapid City Christian, as it's now 8-4 as that one goes out from Kaiser Service Air. But you would have to say that this would be the signature win of the season if you knock off O'Gorman. Now you still got to get this set win and another one to go, but you're on the start to make it happen. On the serve, received by Price, tipped. And we're going to call it a point for O'Gorman. So it's now 8-5. A 3-point lead for the Pierre Governors here in set number two. Harbison with the serve. Here's Price from the near side. Got blocked up. No, it went off the net. It was not blocked up. So a 4-hit violation called against the Governors. So it's now quickly 8-6. Harbison will serve again. A 2-point lead for Pierre. 8-6 here in set two. Harbison on the serve. It's received by Price. Now set for Terwilliger. That one's out from Terwilliger. And it's now 8-7. And all of a sudden, O'Gorman has made a run. Now down by 1, 8-7 here in set 2. Harvison again will serve. Cumbo to receive it. Here is Sanchez. Now back Cumbo to the corner, but Jones is there. Now it's set in the middle of the floor. That one was out, not touched by the Pierre Governors. And it's now 9-7. And that's the doubt that you create in O'Gorman when you just seemingly get everything blocked in your way. You sort of have to hit it a little bit higher, trying to get it a little bit higher, and it ends up going out. So a 9-7 lead for Pierre. Terwilliger on the serve. It's received from McIntyre. Set to the near side. Tapped over by Maggie Noonan. And now Price from the far side. Jones. Net violation called on O'Gorman. And it's 10-7. And Pierre leads it by 3 here in set 2. Coach Heck looking for an explanation. Does nod his head. Whether he agrees with it or not, we'll quickly go back to the bench. Now Terwilliger on the serve, just barely over the net. Noonan had the reception, gets the ball back. That one is tipped, and it will be a kill for Maggie Noonan. And it's now 10-8. Sabrina Tynan will come in. And we're seeing quite a few different players here for O'Gorman in set number 2. Whether that's Coach Heck, what he normally does, or we're seeing maybe a little bit of frustration from the coach and trying to send a message to his team. Here is Cumbo to receive it. Sanchez, now Price, over. It's tapped, now Jones. Back to the near side. That one's off the hands of Beck, and it goes down for a kill for Megan Tyert, and it's now 10-9. Tynan again to serve it, just over the net. Price got to it before it bounced. Now Bush, that goes on the outside of the tenna, and it's now 10-10. And we are tied here in set number 2. Coach Stosher looking at the assistant coaches. Coach Terwilliger, Coach Kusler, Coach Kaiser. Thinking about maybe using that first time out. Avery Kaiser will receive it. Remy Price over on the third hit. Now here from the far side, tapped over. Maybe been going out. Sanchez, though, will get it right back across. Governors get set back up. That's blocked up. And then it will be put in the stands from Jones, and the Governors will retake the lead. O'Gorman has not led here in set number 2 yet, and they're not going to after that point. Elise Christofferson is in. 11-10 is their score, with the Governors leading by 1 here in set number 2. Christofferson from the far end of the court, from the top to the bottom of your dial, will serve. Receive from Tynan. That one's tipped to the net. Cumbo comes diving in. Now here's a chance for Price. That one's over. Played high back up. Jones from the back row. From the far side, Cumbo trying to get a dig, but it does not work. And Therese Simon will get the kill, and has tied it back up 11-11. And that will be Jones, Gabriella Jones and Libero to serve, with an 11-11 score here in set number 2. Sanchez, that one's dumped down, and O'Gorman's got their first lead. A 12-11 score. That was played by Steffel. That's 12-11. I think the Pierre Governors were looking for that call to be that they were across the net. Jones, now here is Sanchez to receive it. Christofferson will set, and Kaiser puts it in the net, and it's now 13-11. And Coach Stosher will take a quick timeout. 13-11 is their score here in set number 2. Here leads it. Excuse me, the O'Gorman Knights lead it 13-11. Coach Stosher just got a yellow card against her. 13-11 is their score here in set number 2. O'Gorman up by 2. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping is who you should call as we enter the fall season. They can make sure your lawn makes it through the tough South Dakota winters. They can help with the fall cleanup, winterize that sprinkler system so that it can be ready to go in the spring. And once the snow starts to fly, they can help with that too. Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, helping customers year-round. Call Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, 280-4440.
As we welcome you back, a 13-11 game. O'Gorman, they lead it by 2 here in set number 2. Pierre won the first set 25-22. Coach Stosher got a yellow card against her. Looking for that last play a couple plays ago, looking for that call to be across the net. Now here is Jones to the near side. Tyre is able to get it across. Price got to it first. Christopherson sent it back to Price. That one goes out. And O'Gorman now leads it by 3. Their largest lead this late in the set. And a 14-11 game here in set 2. Jones on the serve. And it's misplayed, miscommunication, and an ace for Gabriella Jones. And it's now 15-11. Sanchez and Kaiser were caught up miscommunication. So a 4-point lead. Sanchez misplays it on the serve. And it goes in the stands from Christopherson, who came all the way across trying to make that play. And it's now 16-11. Governors down by 5 here in set 2. Governors get back into position. Nearly would have been called for it. And then now Cumbo, nobody was over there on the far side. Cumbo had just to give it across. And that'll be hit across. Sanchez. Christopherson from the back line. It comes in Kaiser. And then that one started to get blocked up from Beck, but it stayed on the Pierce side, and it's now 17-11. And O'Gorman leads it by 6 here in set 2. Still a timeout left for Coach Stosher. But O'Gorman is now leading by 6, trying to tie up this contest. Christopherson with the bump set. Sanchez over. And now it'll be Harvison off from Steffel, and it goes out. And it's now 18-11. And Coach Stosher not calling that timeout quite yet. Looking to get maybe 1 point here before she calls another timeout, but they trail by 7. 5 straight off the timeout for O'Gorman. There's a timeout by Pierre as well. Cumbo misplayed, another ace. Gabriella Jones will get called for the ace. 19-11, another timeout by Pierre. And all of a sudden it's all O'Gorman here in set 2. 19-11 is their score here in the second set. Pierre trailing by 8. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
As we welcome you back here, 19-11 score here in set number 2. The Governors trailing by 8. John Winkler alongside here on this Thursday evening. Greg Dean will join me for football tomorrow evening, 6:30. Start coverage of Pierre and Huron for the homecoming football game, 7 o'clock kickoff. Out of the timeout, Beck. That one is over, and it's a point for O'Gorman again. And it's now 20-11, and the Pierre Governors are struggling here in set 2, down by 9. Can't end this run. As on the serve, Price got to it. Christopherson over from Kaiser in the third hit. Another opportunity. Steffel gets it across. Kaiser tapped over from Beck. It went off the net, but still played. Steffel again, that goes out, and the Governors finally put an end to this run. 7 straight when it was called the timeout. It was 13-11. It was actually 9 straight overall for O'Gorman, but 7 straight after 2 timeouts. This one will be played over on the serve from Price. Tired. That one goes down, it lands in, and it's 21-12. And the Pierre Governors all of a sudden find themselves